We got one member that's bouncing back and forth between committee meetings. That's usually the case on these busy days. And then we got one, hopefully he'll be here in a bit. So I'm sure he's tied up in another meeting also. Appreciate everyone being here. I am the new chairman, so give me a little grace for the first time. This is our first meeting of Budget Review Subcommittee on Personnel, Public Retirement, and Finance and Administrative Cabinet. So we want to welcome y'all here and appreciate y'all coming out. Jeremy sent y'all a request and looks like everyone showed up, so we appreciate it. We don't vote on any issues up here. We just are trying to, kind of make sure things go well in A&R and that some of the items that we budget for are actually being implemented. And many of y'all, that's why you're here, to just let us kind of give us an update and stuff. So with no further ado, I'll go ahead and call y'all up. Do y'all want to do one at a time, or is Scott Baker, Barbie Dickens, and Charles Bush? Do y'all want to come up, all three, or? I'm sure y'all have done this before, but there's a green button that you got to make sure it's lit there, and we will need to introduce yourself. And if you wouldn't mind, hit that green button real quick, and let me just at least swear you in. If you could, raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God?
I do.
All right, thank y'all. So whoever wants to start a little bit, I think we're kind of just for the public that we allocated about $600,000 in last budget to kind of fill some spots, and we just wanted to kind of hear an update on that. So,
All right. Thank you. Again, my name's Scott Baker. I'm the Executive Director at the Office of Facility Development and Efficiency and Finance Cabinet. We're over the Division of Engineering, which is where all the projects originate and are ran from. So by both the legislative budget on this and the request to push parks projects forwards, as well as the requirement from the governor's office as well to push projects forward, what we did initially is we took some of our key veteran staff and we moved them to focus on parks projects first, and then we brought on, and I've got some of the folks here with us, some of the new hires that we brought on that we're beginning to train and bring up to speed in full project management for the state. So what we felt to give the best outcome at the end and the most expedient project progression was to bring on a couple of our more experienced veteran folks, one of which primarily had previously spent about 5 years with parks. So he had a very intimate knowledge of all the parks and so forth. He had been with our office for a number of years, so we brought him on as the lead on all of our parks projects. And we have 146 projects ongoing for the Department of Parks currently, and we're having really good success. We have weekly or bi-weekly meetings now. We were doing weekly meetings for a long period of time to really push the projects out and make sure there were no delays in decisions and delays in the processing. Now we've moved those to bi-weekly because we're out in the field more. One of the new hires, as a matter of fact, that we have brought on in support role is actually at one of the state parks today for progress meetings on one of our projects, so he's not here with us. But so it's progressed very well.
The money that we allocated, you're kind of, in essence, promoting within. You're moving some up to some of these positions that were allocated for, and then backfilling the other positions to keep the experience there?
Yes.
Okay.
And to train up more. So that's the thing. That the process of project management for the Commonwealth is unique in the fact that it's not just typical construction project management. You also have to understand the statutory procurement laws and other things that are involved in project management for the Commonwealth. So when we bring somebody on new, there's a learning curve period there before we really can kind of take their swimmies off and throw them out in the water by themselves. We kind of got to get them through that process. So that's why we chose to do it that way. Is to get, because we understood the mandate from both the legislature and the governor to focus on and push these parks projects out. So that was the path that we chose to make that happen the best.
Okay. And a lot of them are updating campgrounds. I know in Lake Barkley, I think they had sewer water issues and roof issues and some different ones. Because we do have some jewels of state parks in our Commonwealth, and we do want to make sure, especially with summer creeping up again here, that they're thoroughly taken care of there. So, we have questions. Please do.
Scott, could you tell me how many employees you have, and are you at full capacity? Are you short? Are you overstaffed? What? I'm sure you're not overstaffed.
No.
But
Not
could you
at
just
all.
give me an idea on that?
So currently we have 15 project managers, and then we have 4, and we've got a new one coming on next week. Hopefully all the paperwork gets through. Coming on the 24th, as a matter of fact, that are these project manager kind of assistant roles where we're training them in. So, and currently we have 1,100, I checked right before I left the office, we have 1,149 active projects. So if you just do the simple math, you see that we have way more projects than we really have project managers. We have some project managers that have, out west, our guy that's in Paducah, that's an architect out there, he has 127 projects that are assigned to him. Now, also from this process, we brought on another person out there that's based out of Western Kentucky and based out of Paducah, and we don't have them travel. We don't want to pay them to travel in, travel out. They're managing Western Kentucky projects that serves to assist him with those 127. And we're trying to get another one to assist in the Western market. And then again, we're currently working to get another one brought on here to help alleviate part of this workload that, again, optimally you would have about 30 projects each. But staffing is a problem. Again, we're competing against a construction industry that is extremely busy right now, and that's tough to compete against. But we're treading water, and we feel pretty good about again the large budgets that legislature has blessed us with the last couple of years are the largest in history for the Commonwealth for these type investments, which is great until you're at my desk at 10 o'clock at night trying to figure out how you're going to make all these assignments work out. But our team does a great job, and again, they know we're constantly trying to find them additional help, and we're trying to create some new positions as well that may make recruiting and so forth a little better.
Thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's always a good problem, having money and trying to find the way to spend it and get people to oversee it to make sure it is spent well. And
That's a priority for our office.
Yeah,
we don't want to waste a dollar. So,
yeah, that's true. Well, we appreciate that part of it, and thank you for that update. And as we craft the next biennial budget starting next year, we just want to make sure that all the money's being spent as prudently as it can be, and it sounds like y'all are on that. And guys, so most of y'all are project managers. Do any of y'all want to come address anything or say anything, or are y'all good? Oh, well, we appreciate what you do there. I know that's a heavy workload, and when you put the figures of almost 1,200 active projects, and there's about 15 to 16 of y'all, then I can do the math real quick that y'all have your plates full. So we appreciate it. Kevin, do you have anything else?
Do the others want to say anything?
Yeah, would either y'all like to say any? Commissioner Bush or any?
No, sir.
Y'all are good?
Yeah, we're good.
That's because we made you swear in there. No, I'm just Well, we appreciate you being here. We will occasionally have some of these meetings throughout session and even in the interim session. So Jeremy will reach out to you if we have any other questions or anything like that. So I'm going to let Jennifer real quick. We should have called roll. We'll just do it. I don't, does it count if they peeked their head in and said thumbs up and stuff? We know they're at other meetings. I don't know if that's, we'll just go ahead and call roll, Jennifer.
Representative Hancock, Representative Jackson,
Here.
Representative Lockett, Representative Bowling, Representative Bray, Representative Petrie, and Chair Thomason.
Present. So obviously we didn't have a quorum right now, which two others are back and forth on other committee meetings. As we have to adopt our amendments or minutes and stuff, we'll start pulling in members to at least get a quorum to adopt that. So thank y'all so much for being here. If there's no further business, we'll stand adjourned.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you.
You gonna be in the house today? I will. Good.
I didn't make it in yesterday because of weather.
Oh, okay.
I'm in Louisville, so I wasn't gonna risk
Had
it.
some bad weather. I mean, the roads.
The roads weren't that great. I know I drove to
I live 3 blocks or stay 3 blocks down. I hope I don't have to do that.